I'm live, just so you know. I can mute it. What was that? Oh, my stand. Feels good like this. Hello. What is alive in you? Tell me what you are feeling. Tell me what you are needing. We all have the same universal needs. We all have the same feelings. You are so lovable. Hi, Victoria. I love you and your energy. You're my favorite. You're my favorite too. I love you so much. And I love all of you. Those of you who are watching and you're like feeling angry or self-righteous and you want to bite and scratch, I want to tell you you're so cute. You're so lovable. Of course you're angry. Of course you want to bite and scratch. Your anger is welcome here. So is your biting and scratching. You're not that scary, you know. I see your cheekbones rising. Yes, that's because I'm scoomanoo-nooing and dooba-dooing. It's called a caress. And I do it like this. It takes the duress and it caresses and it makes it smooth and velvet. So wonderful. See how the jaw chisels? See how my breath deepens? Wait a sec. I have tic-toculosis. Doobadoo goddess, your breath is over by your clavicle. Could you please breathe deeper with me? I want to see your belly rise and fall. Come on, goddess. Get over here right now. Come here. I'm going to give you a hug, goddess. You know you're not that tough. I'm going to squeeze you. And when I squeeze you, look, you're just filled with mush. You're so loving and sweet. And you know, you're not that scary. Even when you're angry, you're not that violent. Even when you're angry and scary and violent. You just want to get better treatment. And you're hurt. And when you come off hurting, it's because you're hurt. Of course you're feeling how you're feeling. I feel it too. And you make sense. Yeah. And there's a couple of things that hurt, like the hum, the underlying hum of suffering that we all feel in our vibratory field all the time. It is the resistance the domination systems create for us. Yeah. The resistance in giving and receiving and learning and teaching. Yo. So we do the Dumine Lili, the caress, to go like that. You're so cute. Go to your temples. I know. Look at you. Look at you. No, are you crying? That's because I see you. Tic-toculosis. Your tears are beautiful. Your tears are welcome here. This space for you. You're crying because someone said doop-doop and someone said go caress you. And that's because maybe no one ever caressed you, no one ever doop-a-doo told you you were lovable. Some of you were like, what's that like? My childhood was so great. Like, my parents, you know, that's some kind of bypassing, because we all have an upside and a downside. We all have struggles and we all make mistakes, and then we all have gifts and talents. You know, we're not always struggling. And if we have an upside and a downside, and if we have struggles and celebrations, and if we all make mistakes and are learning and growing, then we get to do it together. We don't point at each other and say, oh, your mistakes. Like, no. Like, others' mistakes are okay. Yours are not. Oh, like, your gifts and talents are great, but But your downside, like the things that you're working on with yourself, like no, that's not welcome here. Just, I only gonna love you when you are kind and resourced. Yeah. I'm only gonna care about you. In fact, my love's gonna be conditional. Some of you heard that. It just makes me feel a dingala, a dubatu. I get bad juju. I don't want it when I even talk like that, because our lovability is undeniable. All right? And anyone who put a condition on your lovability, who said that you might not belong, that you could be outcasted if you did get outcasted. You know how many times I got kicked out? Do you know how bad it hurts? It hurts so bad. I don't want that. It hurts so bad when I get outcasted. My heart is still open and I like to play. I'll go back to where they said don't come again, and I'll go again and again, making myself known. 'Cause I don't and never have given my consent to this world. And I won't live in separation or resistance anymore. The more beautiful world my heart knows is possible is happening right now, or I'm gonna throw a tantrum like a terrible two-year-old. And as it turns out, little 2-year-olds are not meant to act that way. No. There's a little 2-year-old in all of us hearing the words, don't climb that. That's dangerous. Be safe. I say be brave. Climb that. It's what makes you more vivacious. It's going to make you more powerful, strong, and your bones and muscles keep you here longer. We're going to live a long time if we use our body. And when that 2-year-old was told to hush, I say, be loud. Find your voice. You are a beautiful little 2-year-old. You get a boop on your nose. Boop, boop, you're so cute. Look at you. Do you know when your eyes sparkle, they shape like a heart? Perfect. Let's go, Cami. Cami's supposed to... Oh, I knew it. I knew she just called. I could feel you.
Okay, send me the address to Ben's again. I'm coming that way.
You can pick me up?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, send me the address now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go speak at City Hall. So I'm trying to get my message across that when you have governors and leaders, then you must raise funds and votes. And when you have governors and leaders and you raise funds and votes, what do people vote for? Rules and laws and systems. So when you have systems, those are people who are not in jails because of the rules and laws. And the systems, they still control. So it's like you're voting to control. Who are you controlling? Those who aren't in the system. So now that you have rules and laws and governors and leaders, now you need enforcers to enforce. So if the enforcing works out, now you're going to have prisoners. And they're going to be good customers because they're going to produce jobs for judges and for prison guards and for the social workers and all sorts of people in the jails. And this is great in domination systems because we get to objectify not just Earth but each other. Even little babies, right? We got like a whole bunch of babies for one caregiver, right? And who gets paid for this? Government, right? And then where do they divvy the money to? The schools. So we don't want that world. We don't want a world of governors and leaders and rules and laws and enforcers and judges and jails and 12 steps and evaluating and thinking and strategizing and demanding and threatening and punishing and rewarding underneath all of this. We don't want this anymore. We just want a simple world of love. We want a world of the flow of giving and receiving being wide open. Thank you. Giving and receiving and learning and teaching to be wide open. Thank you. We also want a world where our universal needs, not merit-based systems, governors and leaders, rules and laws, but just our universal needs lead the way. And how do we meet these needs? Not through systems, not through industries, through local-based fellowships that are need-based, raising willingness and capacity. And then when we raise the willingness and capacity, we're not worried about votes. We're not worried about money, because a whole lot of money goes into raising votes, and a whole lot of energy goes into raising votes, and then a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of voting goes into raising money. Like, it's a lot of superfluous waste of our time and energy. We are meant to have a love-a-thon. We are so caring and giving, and we care about all of life, and it is the gathering and the rising. It is time for us to take care of the needs of the planet. I'm gonna go talk to City Hall. Cammy's gonna go take me. They have like this 2-minute meeting, and I'm gonna be the star, and I'm gonna have a microphone for 2 minutes, and then the mayor's gonna say, she's gonna say, "Hey, Daisy, don't look at the crowd, look at me." And I'm gonna say, "Goddess, here's how this goes. I kidnapped you. I already told you that I was gonna tickle torture you. You're coming with me, Queen. There's no penal code for tickle torture." And here's the best part. You get the consent first, and it can be done in the air. Or if they say no, just the thought of a tickle torture raises their cheekbone. Right? So, can I get a E? Gonna make those teeth shine. Gonna feel some glee. Gonna have an amazing time. Gonna share my heart. And you're gonna watch us rise. Grab my coat tails. I'm gonna take you up, up, up. Blasting off. Go. Goddess, go. You're such a badass. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Can I get it again? Go, 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 superhero. And I'm gonna speak. Goddess Cammy, like, she think it's gonna make a difference for me to go get in front of the mayor. It's like I just did a speech in front of the mayor's office. Like, I don't have to go in there and talk to them. I already know what happens. Nothing happens. But okay, you wanna see me do it? You gotta see me do it. Alright? And then she said, "Let's have a Daisy the Venice Healer show." No. That's the last thing I want you to do, is to make me the special one. No, thank you. We can have a Goddess Heart Table show. Make it about all of us. So that would be fun. Goddess Heart Table LLC. I'm not going to use the name A Call to Love anymore, because the goddesses said that somebody else is using that name, and this other person I'm not able to get in touch with. So we're gonna let her have the name, and we're gonna create the Goddess Heart Table. So I want you guys to know, so you guys want to know what my zodiac sign is. I'm a Libra. Obviously. So Cammy's going to be here any sec. I should probably head downstairs. Let me call her. My love? Should I just go with Cami? She's gonna be here soon. Hold on a sec, you guys. I left my phone there. Okay, good. All right. So I'm gonna go do this speech at City Hall, and you guys gonna come with me. Let me know your ETA. I'm gonna let us know that there's ways where we could put the power back in our own hands, and the mayor wants that. The mayor doesn't feel like she's in power. The mayor feels like she has a job. The mayor feels like she has a responsibility and like she has to perform. And the mayor is also doing it for money and for votes and for, special interests. The mayor doesn't want to do that. We all suffer. Everyone suffers, no matter what role you are in or I am in. In domination systems, we suffer. And Daisy the Venice healer is a being of light who I created. And Wa stands for we are. It means God. That's you and me. We're all Wa, right? So I go by Wa sometimes. And it's kind of like I could just be be God when I'm Wa. But when I am Daisy, I am a being of light. I am my meaning and purpose. I am here to awaken and unite. Daisy the Venice healer is a being of light who is here to let us know that there are other ways that we can create a world that you guys never imagined could be possible. I mean, could you imagine a world where we celebrated our food, where we were there for the birth and for the death of our food, and we made birth and death sacred, and we made all of the ages and all of the species and all of life our teachers? Imagine if we were cosmic, because we acknowledged you cannot own the earth. That when we have governors or leaders and we create borders and rules and laws, that this hurts us, that this way of being hurts us, and then we will not be allowed to be cosmic. Other beings will not allow us to interact with them. And we have celestial brothers and sisters that are waiting for us. And they want to interact with us. I promise you. And we must bulldoze everything except for the pyramids and buildings that are in alignment with the planet and that are healing to enter into or living organic life. Because if you build stuff out of concrete or you dig into the earth and mess up the mycelium, which is basically the earth's network of their nervous system, and we have the same network, and if we disrupt these energy channels and systems and continue to dig into the earth, are we loving her? Are we using the most love and care in the least force and control. And if we say no, then let us try something else. Market economy is not working, and we must decide, when do we say the jig is up? Because we're not going to say the jig is up when our oceans turn to acid, because that's already happening. Oysters cannot produce their shells as quickly as they are dissolving in the oceans. We will not stop when our oxygen is completely depleted, because that has already started to happen. Also, our oxygen has gone all the way down from 70% oxygen, 30% nitrogen with 2% other gases. Now we all the way down to 20% oxygen, 80% nitrogen, 2% other gases. We're not going to stop till every single tree is cut down. We're just going to say we're helpless, we can't do anything. Because in domination systems, there's 3 wounds. Scarcity, which means the world emerges where all of our needs are withheld, and we feel hopeless, like we can't do anything about it. Which means when these atrocities are being committed, we act like we can't help the earth. Like, this scarcity is just, we can't garden. Like, they're just gonna bulldoze it, we can't do anything. But what if we all garden? They can't bulldoze all our gardens. So we create this scarcity with them by being powerless. And then the separation and the scarcity feed into each other. That's the second wound. And then the meaning and purpose is when we start to feel these terrible feelings as a result of all of this. We start to ask questions like, what's it all worth anyway? It's because we're lacking our meaning and purpose. Because now we're told, oh no, don't follow your heart's desire. Do not nurture those gifts and talents. You need to use your energy for the grades. You gotta use that energy so you could get paid. And that's not what's up. That's not the incredible positive change that we are here to make. And we know it. And if we look down the chain of what we're doing, like, is what we're doing really benefiting all of life? And if we answer no, then we must ask ourselves, what am I here to do? What is my meaning and purpose? And I want to know, do you know what it is? It's 1 or 2 things. 1 or 2 things. What is it? It's, for me, to awaken and unite the humans, to let us know that we're superheroes and we're lovable no matter what. Boop, boop. So after I awaken us to our lovability, I awaken us to our meaning and purpose. What kind of superhero are you? What makes you special? What's on your tummy, you Care Bear? What picture's on your tummy? Tell me. That's your meaning and purpose. You're lovable no matter what, and you are here to bring incredible positive change. I'm here to awaken you. Second thing I'm here to do, I'm here to unite us. I'm here to let you know that you are gathering right now. You are not alone. You may feel like you're alone. It may seem like you are, but you are not alone. Your tribe is gathering right now. I promise you. Are you ready to receive the love? Come and get your love now. Because it's coming for you. It's coming right now. Step 1. We say the jig is up. Domination systems hurt us. We never gave our consent, and therefore we are not available. We are done. Step 1 is just like an alcoholic saying, I am powerless and my life has become unmanageable. No longer will I ever have a drink again. 1 is too many, 1,000 is never enough. Day by day, I take it here from now on. So step 1, the jig is up, domination systems hurt us. Step 2, what do? So in step 2 with the 12 steps, it's become willing to turn your will and our life over. She's here? Okay. All right, you guys, I gotta go because I'm gonna go do my speech. I love and release you.